I wanted to design a stand for a camera that would fit on my tailstock up here so that I could take pictures of drilling operations. I wanted the camera to move with the tailstock, which is going to be easy because as the tailstock moves, the camera is going to move. So we're going to show you what I came up with. So here is the lower part of the fixture. I took a piece of angle iron and I put a pocket in here to accept a 3/4 inch molybdenum magnet. I put the magnet in there, being careful not to get it to recessed too far below the surface. In fact, I had it a little high on this surface, so I just put the whole surface on my grinder, my grinding belt, and kind of smoothed it all down to the same size. Then on this part of the leg we put a 1/4 inch hole, and this is a piece of aluminum. This is to slide into that 1/4 inch hole right here, and it just pops right in there, and it comes a little bit short of coming through on the other side. Now I drilled and tapped an 832 hole in here for an 832 socket head screw. There's some washers on here, we don't want to lose them, but it just screws into that right there like that. That's what tightens this thing up when it's turning. Also, we've got a 1/4 inch, 1/4 20 hole right here, and it doesn't go all the way through. And now what that's for is this 1/4 inch rod. This is just ready rod, and I made a little wheel that turns on here. This is a lock wheel. There's some modifications happened for this camera because I had some damage on the threads, but this part doesn't need to be here if your camera threads are good. Standard 1/4 20 in most cameras. The camera would just screw on here and lock with some kind of a nut here. So this actually screws into here like so, and then this wheel allows you to lock it up so that you can turn it one way or the other and get it to face the way that you like before locking it. I'll take that back off and reassemble this right here. I'll put that together off camera. We got that all back together, and we've taken a piece of rubber, sheet rubber, and glued it right over top of the magnet. Now the rubber this is about 43 thousandths thick, and we use some adhesive spray to put it on there, and I'm pretty sure it's going to hold, and at the same time the rubber will stop things from twisting around and moving. So let's take it over to the lathe and mount that on and see what it looks like. So we've got it mounted on there. It looks pretty solid. We'll turn the lathe on and push it back and forth and see how steady the picture looks on this. Well, that looked pretty smooth, moving back and forth, and the tailstock didn't seem to cause any camera vibration. The one thing that I didn't point out is that this wheel cannot go all the way down because this is in the way. So rather than make the wheel smaller, it was easier just to put a little spacer, really fat kind of washer in here that stops it before it gets to this surface, so I can just lock it up like it is right now. So overall that worked pretty good, and I'm happy with that.